This video will show you some of the highlights of visiting Santa Fe at Christmas time. The plaza is a must-see place if you are visiting Santa Fe. The Governor's Palace is on the north side of the plaza, which was the original Capitol area. And then, of course, the Capitol's still in Santa Fe, but it's kind of been moved down the street a little bit. There's a bunch of other restaurants and shops and different things to see on the plaza. And during Christmas time, all the trees are covered with multicolored lights, and it's just bright and beautiful, and it looks really great. You can only see this starting the Friday after Thanksgiving. So that's when they do the lighting of the plaza. And from that point through the end, I think through Epiphany, I don't actually know when they took down the lights, but I believe through that first week of January, they had the lights up. The La Fonda Hotel is right there on the southeast corner of the plaza, and it's a great place to see the Farolitos, which are the lights, the kind of paper bag lights that are up on the rooftops. You can go inside and they'll have it decorated for Christmas. They have a full-size nativity. There's a restaurant in there. There's a bar. You can usually hear live music on most evenings. You'll want to book at the restaurant ahead of time, though. It's called La Pazuela if you want to go there. If you really want to see some great Farolitos, you're going to want to be here on Christmas Eve so you can do the Farolitos Walk, which takes place only on Christmas Eve. And so as it gets dark, which will probably happen about 4 or 5, then they will set out all the paper bags and have them lit, and it'll go all the way along Canyon Road. So if you haven't been there before, Canyon Road is a 1-mile stretch of road where it is just covered with art galleries. I don't remember how many, 50 plus art galleries are in this one little mile stretch of road. So it's fantastic. There's sculptures outside. A bunch of people are just walking around, and you can sing Christmas carols. There's bonfires lit around throughout, and there's musicians playing different musical instruments and different entertainers. There was somebody doing kind of baton twirling with fire sticks. So a bunch of different items. You can usually buy some hot chocolate or hot cider, and Cacao Coffee chocolate place is not too far away. You can pick up one of those on your way in. So it's just a really cool experience to listen to the music, see all of the lights, and again, you can only do this on Christmas Eve, starting when it gets dark.
All is bright, round young virgin, mother and child. Holy infant, so tender and mild, sleep in heavenly peace. I know you heard that one out line about love at first sight. Well, I never knew those words were true. You walked in tonight. Oh.
Okay, I know you're probably thinking country music seems a little out of place in Santa Fe, but the reality is we have a lot of Texans that come here to visit, especially during the wintertime, because we're one of the closest locations that they can drive to and enjoy skiing.
Very cool.
Also on Christmas Eve is when they have the amazing Christmas Mass at the Basilica. So our Cathedral Basilica of St. Francis is the cathedral and where the Archbishop does his services, the Archbishop for Santa Fe, the Archdiocese really for the whole area. What's so cool about this service is that they also have the Farolitos that are lit and along the ground just on this evening. They have their Christmas lights up also on this evening. And then you can come to the church the midnight mass, of course, is at midnight, but at 11 o'clock, they actually have music from an amazing choir, and they bring in different musicians to play the various instruments, and they pull together and have an amazing Christmas musical show, and that starts at 11 p.m. And people will start coming there and be ready and lined up at 10:30 when the doors open. And by the time the concert has started at 11, it is already packed, a packed house. So you do have to be sure to come early if you want to have a chance to see the concert, and then of course be able to stay around for the Mass at midnight. And if you're not Catholic, just so you know, you're totally welcome to come. You'll be able to figure out when people are standing or kneeling or sitting and doing all this stuff. You may not know all the responses, but that's okay. And then when people go up to do communion, you can either just stay in your seat. You don't have to go up. If you do want to go up, you just put your arms across your chest in the shape of an X. So like your right hand's on your left shoulder, your left hand's on your right shoulder, and you can go up, and the person, the Eucharistic minister, will just give you a blessing, and then, but not the host. And so that's the way to do this if you're not Catholic, but you want to have the experience of being in this beautiful cathedral and hearing all the wonderful music. For our next thing I wanted to mention, Ski Santa Fe. Did you know that we have a ski resort here? And it's not just a minor little hill. I mean, we have greens, blues, blacks. There are multiple different chairlifts that you can take. Great runs if you have beginners and you have kids who are just learning. There's actually a great lift where it just goes right within your view, and you can watch them get off the lift and just slowly come down the mountain. So it's great if you're a beginner family, or if you don't necessarily want to ski but you want to let your kids be able to free ski. So lots of different options. At the top of the first the lift that they're showing right there, if you take that up to the top, you're actually at 11,000 feet in elevation. So definitely high elevation. There's usually snow. It opens up long time before Christmas. So I think it was November sometime when they opened the ski hill. So it's definitely open the week of Christmas. Ski tickets are about $100 a day. It's a little bit more than that if you're an adult doing a full day. But you can also just do a half day in the afternoon, or you can do ski package with included rental or with the ski instruction. So lots of different options. Another fun thing about Santa Fe is that a lot of the hotels have outdoor pools, and they are heated in the winter. So not only do you have the spa or hot tubs, but you often have these big rooftop patio pools that are open for the winter time. And it's just really fun, especially if the snow's falling. It's a cool experience. If you need an RV park, we highly recommend Santa Fe Skies, and we actually have a whole video on Santa Fe Skies. And the last thing I want to mention is that the dining in Santa Fe is top notch. So there are multiple James Beard Award winners that are throughout the city. You can actually easily find lists of those different winners and who is around. Some of our favorite places, Restaurant Martin, Saison, in La Fonda, La Pazuela is pretty nice. This fancy cocktail is up at the Four Seasons. So a lot of really excellent fine dining. If you like that, plenty of places to get paella. We love La Boca for that. So all sorts of great dining. Be sure you get reservations though if you're going to do that. So hopefully this video was helpful to see all the reasons why Santa Fe is a great destination to head to for Christmas time. I hope you enjoyed it. Well, you can find us on Instagram and Facebook at RV Homeschool. And if you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks.